For painting, gutter work, or anything out of reach, most of us use a ladder. But for going up, a scaffold can be a lot safer.
I think the safety factors are obvious. I mean, we've given a flat, level, stable work area completely surrounded in guardrail.
Universal Manufacturing has been making steel scaffolding since the 1930s, and the business is still growing strong today.
As long as people need to reach their work, there's going to be a need for scaffolding. It's still the most economical way for industry to access work areas that they can't get to from the ground.
Universal has done some massive construction projects like scaffolding the dome of the Arkansas State Capitol and U.S. Coast Guard ships. But for some smaller projects and home use, they also make simple frame-type scaffolds. These steel frames can support some serious weight, up to 3,200 pounds.
Frame scaffolding is what the basic do-it-yourselfer or small contractor is going to be using on a job site. It's been around since the mid-30s and has continued to be a very popular scaffolding used now.
Okay, so scaffolding isn't exactly new, but the way Universal makes it is. At their plant in Zeliano, Pennsylvania, they showed off some 21st century manufacturing techniques.
And that includes several different robotic bays so that we can weld scaffolding frames as well as other components via robots.
But before the robots get to work, a few other things have to happen. The first step is trucking in tons of high-strength steel tubing.
Once it's received, the quality control inspector will come, approve the tubing, and then it will be moved on to the next operation, which is the laser cutting.
The tubes are loaded in bundles of up to 8,000 pounds. Then, a computer-controlled laser cutter does a lot more than just cut straight lines.
It doesn't only cut round tube, it can cut different configurations, square, rectangular, and different shapes. The beauty behind the laser is the fact that there's no tooling, no punches, dies, you don't wear out tools.
Once the steel is cut, the parts are loaded into a fixture and moved to the welding station. And here's where the robots get into the act. These guys are really efficient. And using robotics means a more consistent weld with no burn-throughs. The next stop is the paint department. Here, 12 spray guns paint on a durable powder coating. Then it's baked to 400 degrees. The temperature has to be just right.
If the temperature of the scaffold frame is not high enough, the paint could fracture upon impact.
Now it's onto assembly, where coupling pins and labels are put on. A final inspection makes sure it's good to go. Universal scaffolds come in sizes and types to fit any project and are a snap to assemble. They're more affordable than you might think. And renting's an option too. So the next time you're going up, you might want to skip the ladder.
A much safer product rather than relying on ladders to access any part of your roof.
A scaffold is a safe way to get your project off the ground.